At the end of a winding path hidden behind a whispering forest, stood a small shop painted in pale lavender. Its roof was covered in shimmering moss, and the windows were dressed in rainbow thread curtains. The shop could only be seen by those who truly needed a little kindness. The shop belonged to Miss Lila, a tiny woman with snow-white hair who wore a robe full of pockets and a pointy hat dotted with stars. She didn't sell ordinary things, but little miracles that could calm any heart. Inside the shop, curved shelves held bottles filled with children's laughter, pouches of sweet dreams, and music boxes containing the very first notes sung by birds. Every item whispered, hummed, or floated gently in the air. One misty morning, a little rabbit named Ciko got lost in the forest. He tripped on roots, got soaked by rain, and lost all sense of direction. His heart pounded fast, and tears began to fall down his cheeks. As Ciko sat under a tree, tired and shivering, the mist before him slowly parted, revealing the pale lavender shop. Its wooden door creaked open gently, as if inviting him in. A soft chime rang from inside. With a trembling step, Ciko entered. The air was warm and smelled like cinnamon and night flowers. Paintings on the walls moved gently, and a backwards ticking clock hung above the counter. "Welcome, little rabbit," said Miss Lila with a kind smile. "My name is Lila. What do you need today?" Her voice was like a springtime melody. "I am lost and afraid." "I don't want to be afraid anymore," whispered Ciko. "And I'm really hungry." Miss Lila nodded and began to prepare a mix. She took a spoonful of laughter from a blue bottle, 2 drops of courage from a red one, and a happy bird's feather from a tiny music box. She stirred them in a teapot made of stardust glass and added a sprinkle of dream dust and a pinch of moth wing protection powder. The liquid inside shimmered like a sunset on a calm lake. "Drink this," she said, handing Ciko a small, crystal cup. "But remember, every kindness you receive must be shared. That is the rule of this magical shop." Ciko took a careful sip. His body warmed, his fears faded, and his mind felt light, as if floating on the wind. "Thank you, Miss Lila," he said. "I feel braver. And not so alone anymore." On his way home, Ciko met a squirrel panicking over a missing acorn. Without hesitation, he helped search until they found it buried beneath a maple leaf. Not far from there, a small bird was shivering in the rain. Ciko gently made a leaf umbrella and held it up until the bird stopped trembling and sang a sweet little tune. Then, he heard soft groans near a bush. An old turtle was struggling to climb a slippery slope. Ciko pushed gently until the turtle reached the top safely. The more kindness he gave, the warmer Ciko's heart became. It felt as if he carried a tiny sun inside, glowing brighter with every good deed. As he finally reached home, the sky was painted in colors of dusk. Ciko looked back, hoping to see the lavender shop, but it had vanished into the mist once again. Yet something had remained, a piece of ribbon from Miss Lila's robe wrapped around his neck like a soft scarf. At the end, a delicate note was stitched, "Share kindness, and the world will whisper your name." From that day on, Ciko became the kindest rabbit in the forest. He had learned that kindness doesn't just heal wounds, it lights up even the darkest places.